Hi, my name is Samantha Bowie and I'm here to do a presentation for you on communication. This is an introduction to Year 11 Stage 6 lesson in biology. The unit is communication and the subtopics would be senses. This is a short PowerPoint presentation that a science teacher could use to show their classes to create interest in the topic communication. What is communication? The imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. There are 5 senses, so sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. What do they have to do with communication? They are the means for every aspect of communication. As we go through this slide, we'll obviously I can show you how. So, some animals use the sense of smell to guide them to food. Most of you have seen sniffer dogs in the airport. Dogs have a far greater sense of smell than humans. They use smell for communication, such as identification of other similar dogs, or a chemical such as drug hidden in a person's luggage. The dog then communicates their senses of smell to human by sniffs and sounds. Worms. Some worms are unpalatable for certain birds. The parent bird passes this information on to their offspring by avoiding the worms and focusing on other foods. Animals that touch an echidna's spikes, or those of a porcupine, feel the pain and do not approach these animals again. Some animals recognise, acknowledge and show affection to other animals of the same species by touching them or hugging them. Elephants are examples of when this happens, when they intertwine their trunks or when humans cuddle each other. So the first 5 most common ways that humans use their senses to communicate. So we communicate messages through facial expressions, sight and visual signals that include facial expressions, gestures and posture or body language. We receive these signals by using our sense of sight. The most common ways for humans to communicate is by sound made through speech. One person speaks and the other person receives the message by hearing it with their ears. We can communicate by receiving messages through taste. So babies can make good use of communicating their words by tasting things around them. We communicate with touch by feeling things. People hug to show that they are happy and to see each other. Shake hands to show they agree, or put their arms over a person when they are upset. We send and receive messages through smell. We can smell dangerous things like smoke from a fire or poisonous gas. We also smell pleasant things like flowers and freshly baked animals. Smell communicates powerful messages to our noses. So the activity that I would then set would be students are required to create a concept map of 5 senses, provide examples of how each of the senses help to communicate. On the next slide there's an example, so they would do each bubble for one of the 5 senses, and then they would put 2 examples of those to show examples of how we use that. Thank you.